A bill to keep the government open is blocked by Senate Democrats. Democrats want Department of Homeland Security funding removed from the package that includes other departments.
Yeah, following the fatal shooting of 2 Minnesota residents by ICE agents, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle say it's time to get ICE operations under control.
I can't support additional DHS funding if we don't get a reform package in place.
And Senator Mark Warner says the negotiations are ongoing for what he believes most Americans want, following the fatal shooting of American citizens Alex Preddy and Renee Good by ICE agents.
We need to keep the government open, but you've got to put meaningful reforms in place around ICE. We ought to make sure that these agents are clearly identified and, if possible, not be masked, have body cameras on, have appropriate warrants.
In other words, ensuring the federal agents are held to the same use of force policies as state and local law enforcement, and ending roving ICE patrols, which is particularly concerning to Warner, given Wednesday night's FBI search for 2020 voting records at a Georgia election office, a state Joe Biden won.
We now see this evidence of what's happening in Fulton County, where it appears there's starting to be efforts from this Trump Justice Department to potentially interfere with our elections. I sure as heck don't want to see roving ICE patrols showing up at Virginia polling stations.
The deadline to pass a funding bill to keep the government open is 11:59 tomorrow night. Warner says that he is encouraged that the White House is negotiating a possible agreement with Democrats.